Fishy farm, oh fishy farm, wherefore art thou, fishy farm? Well, there's not one here yet, that's for sure. Today we are gonna take some areas, look into my ear and go fishy farm here. Now I like keeping this whole area right here opened, so that is very, very nice. But it is nice to have a little bit of extra area, you know what I mean? So we gotta figure this out. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put this like right here. I think that feels the best, and then we can kind of build on some other areas, maybe put some of those walls back on. But if we put it like here and face it the opposite way, we could also come in like that. However, accessing those pallets is going to be difficult. So, another option, do it this way. But the pallets get in the way of driving by and it's kind of tight. So then we could put it this way. Eh? Well, kinda. If we put it this way, we still have to figure out, is there going to be a building here? If the answer is yes, well, having this here is going to be difficult. If not, no. And that's everything going through my head right now. It's too much, man. I can't handle it. It's too much pressure. And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Boom, boom, put it here. Got it, just like that. So here's how it looks. I've put the gate back in, although it's a little crooked. We'll deal with that. And then got the wall built. I actually built the wall all the way around the outside of it, so now we can actually put like silos and stuff right here. Everything comes together. You just gotta give it a try. The only problem is this opens inwards. I don't know. It works good for me. It's a very, very wide fence. So that's cool. So we only have 21 grand left, so I think we're gonna have to buy some fish food, and it's never... it's going to be expensive. We can hold up to 30,000 liters of fish food, which is always nice, but that's a lot. Oh yeah, and I got another thing too. I've actually got a thing where I can upgrade my factories now. So used to it was like a 0 to 300, 300%. So you could basically multiply everything by 3, but now I can actually increase everything by 150 times. No, 15,000? 15 times 15. Yeah. So before we go buy that, we need to go ahead and start disking. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably going to take the JCB with me, which means this Lamborghini is going to be put on the disc. Currently, I still only have a planter. It is not a direct drill planter. And I have to use a disc. Not excited, but we'll get over it, I guess. I'm going to hire this on a worker and just let them kind of go. Hopefully it takes care of all of the fields that we've got. Gotta spin this around just a wee bit. There we go. And we'll also have to figure out what we're going to do. It's probably going to be some grain crops since it is currently November, and whatever we plant is going to get nice and chilly over the break, over the winter time. So let's see. Yeah, all that looks good. Go do your thing. Thanks. So we got 21 grand now, and I think with this, let's see, how much is fish food? Oh, 2,600 bucks. Yikes. We could buy 15 of these, but I can't afford 15. How about we buy 4? 4's probably good. As a matter of fact, we could probably buy a couple more. Maybe 5? 5's good, because that's 10,000 liters. And this is why we're bringing the JCB. Yay! 39 miles an hour, let's go, baby! Now, if it wasn't for heavy lift, this next part would be quite difficult. But I'm going to use my heavy lift mod in order to put these in here. But I do think at some point we probably need to invest in some kind of loader. That would be very nice. I think a loader would be sweet, dude. Yeah, so we'll drop that there, put this here. We got 5 of these. And we'll probably max out on our food and maybe even go with, let's see, do that, strap it down, cool, good to go. We will probably buy some more fish food and maybe even upgrade that fishery to another level over the winter break, because we're about a day or two away from selling off all of the crops that we made during the fall time, which was very nice. We actually got a lot taken care of there. Man, now look at that sun right there coming in. This is a very nice map. They have done the lighting very well. I can't say nothing bad about that. All right, so we'll bring this in. Let's go ahead and unstrap everything slowly but surely. 1, 2, 3, ba-doop, boop, boop. Everything pops in and we are good. Also gonna need something to handle pallets here on the main farm. We used to have a front loader, but I sold it. So we got them in. Boom, ready to go. And then we got this like double money or double number here. I kind of want to go with that, but I don't know. I feel like we lose some. We also have the trout pond. Now this costs 12 grand. I don't have 12 grand right now, but I will. So I'm not really too concerned about that. The trout pond, I think, would go great where this barn is right here. So I only use it for storing like 1 or 2 harvesters plus a bunch of bales. But if we put a bale storage right here, I think I could figure everything out from there. So why don't we do just the trout? Yeah? Yeah, young trout. Let's activate. And we'll just kind of see how that goes along. We could also, I guess, activate this too. We'll get way more than we would have. Yeah, we'll just run both. Ha! So after all that's said and done, the fishy food part 1 is now done. I've gone down and I've actually leased another one of these discs that we're using. I need to utilize this bad boy because we got to get the rest of this done. Yes, it's only 6 meters, but it is gonna take us a hot minute. Oh, I knocked that sign over. It's gonna take us a hot minute to get all this done. So we gotta get to work, man. There's barely anything done. Well, he's done most of the field. So much work to do. Quick update for you. We are rocking and rolling. So we finished up field 35 up there. Field 20 is going good. And we are also rocking over here on field 23 as well. 22 is going to be the last one that we have to do. And then we'll be ready to put some seed in the ground. We've got to fertilize it first, but no, it's step by step. Now we're all done, ready to go. There we go. We've got that returned. I'm gonna go through and double check just to make sure I don't have anything else that's leased. No, we're good, we're good. That's good, that's very good. We're gonna put some seed down. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. I assume it's gonna be some soybean, although I gotta figure it out because we got stuff growing over winter and I don't have a seeder. We may have to take out a loan to get a seeder. And I think I'm gonna try and put this back here. Hey, it fits, awesome. Of course, the only thing in here is going to be, it's a planter. The only thing that I can get is a planter. There is a seeder down at the bottom, to be fair, right here. However, it's got fertilizer on it, and I normally try and stay away from that. Plus, it's pretty big, 270 horsepower required, 6 meters. It's a little bit much. I'm looking more something like this, but cheap. This is another good choice. The Kinlaig right here, 160 horsepower, so pretty low horsepower, holds plenty of seed, and you can rock and roll and do whatever you need to do. These are generally the ones to kind of go for. I don't know why I have 2 of them. Oh, one's a little bit bigger than the other one. Yeah, so we got a 5-meter version there. I don't know, maybe something to go for. You know what? Something like this might be good, at least for now, because we've already got the ground prepared. So all we got to do is put seed, and we could fling the seed. Eh? Look at that. We got little tractors on there. That's so cool, man. Oh, I like that. That's awesome. Let's see. Main color. Let's see. We'll go with like black. Black would look good there. Yeah. It does look good. And then container. I guess it's not doing anything. That's an interesting look right there, but I think this is probably the way to go. I could lease it for 127 bucks, and as long as I got seed, we're cool. There's also a Massey Ferguson right here that does the same thing. It does cost a little bit more, but it also holds more seed, which I think is definitely the thing to go for. So we got seed distributor. Yep. There we go. And then, let's see. Massey Ferguson's probably good. Well, I don't know what's happened. But it doesn't know that it has a 3-point. Oh, cool. Don't tell me this mod broke after one of the most recent updates. No. On this one, it's fine. Just that JCB. So weird. It's almost like some things it works, but on giant stuff, it doesn't like to work. Nonetheless, I got some seed around the corner right here. There we go. Fill that up. Maybe. We got 1,000 liters. There we go. That'll do it. And I think we do a combination of like a wheat, barley kind of thing. I think in this area we would probably do a lot of wheat and a lot of barley. So I think it would probably rock and roll just fine. I'm also considering turning this field up here into a grass field because I don't know like how we're gonna do with the rest of everything down there. And by that what I mean is the sheep. So the sheep are doing okay on food right now. And we've still got quite a few bales over here, but I am worried that over the wintertime, they're going to eat more and more. I don't have any grassland care stuff, so that's unfortunate. So maybe, just maybe, we don't worry about it. Probably what we'll have to do is whenever we run out of food, we'll just sell the sheep and I guess be done with it. So, how are we looking? Suggested, let's see, I don't know what the working width is. What's the working width? 15 meters. I hope it is. Oh, I forgot to put fertilizer down. Oops. There we go. Now everything's dark blue. So I think in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 fields of wheat and 2 fields of barley. I think these top ones up here, I think I want to go barley for these. And then we will go wheat for the ones across the road. Hopefully this works. Set it up. There we go. And turn it on. Spreading the seeds. Looking good. All right. Yeah, it works. That's awesome. It is using a bit of seeds though. I know this view's probably not the best. Here we go. Yeah, we're using quite a bit of seeds. We already got 60 liters of seeds down. Oof. This is gonna go quick. Well, to be honest with you, I did not expect to use almost 50 liters of seed on this field by itself, but we are here. We have laid it down, so at least it's done. There you go. Well, then you know what time it is. It's very expensive to buy stuff from here. Oop, did I fill that up with diesel? I did. Oops, there we go, seeds. All right, how much was that? $1,000. Oh, stuff's getting expensive. Oh well. Let's rock it back in. Let's get it going. We got a couple more to go. Last bit right here, we have done good. I did have to fill up twice, so that is a thing. We'll also have to make sure that we send this back. There we go. Got it. All of the fields are filled up, ready to rock and roll. Nice. We'll head out here and unload this seed. At least I assume I can unload it. Nice. It's liftable. It is. Sweet. I can put these right here. It is good to know that this thing does fuel though. You know, let's spin it back around here. Diesel, yep, fill it up. 149 bucks. Not bad. Now where's my tipper at? I always lose this thing. There it is. So we're gonna get kind of prepared up, ready to go for the next day in game. Because what we've got, let's head over to prices. We have a few things. Number one, sorghum. We are one-ish day, probably 1 day away from that. Soybeans, we got some time. And then wheat. We're probably got another day or 2 left before we could sell all that. Plus we have all of this straw. So we've got all of that to do as well. There's going to be a lot of selling to do. Here we go. It is a nice, not too mild day here in September. As a matter of fact, fun fact, I'm recording this video in November, and it's about that temperature now. So I would love to see this temperature in December. We are ready to sell. We're going to be selling most of what we got. Again, everything but soybeans, because that price is trash. A couple of them will have to sell a few different times. So let's find out where the best price is for this. Also, I know it says the best price in January, but every time I go into January, the price isn't the best. It does change like the day before generally. So I try and sell the day before. Feed and Grain South looks to be the best one for sorghum. So that's where we're going to go. Fortunately, I already know where that is. So that's nice. Let's hook them up. And let's get the sorghum. I think the whole front silo is sorghum. It's been a few days since I recorded on this map. There we go. Additionally, we have the best price for straw down at Feed and Grain South as well. So we do have a hitch on the back of this. I wonder, could we hook up to our bell trailer and go from there? I think we could. We could possibly take all of this in one go. Or at least a couple of the bits and bobs. I'm so upset you have no idea. That's the right hitch. Nothing hooks up to this. This trailer's so stupid. Ah! They could have done so good, but they didn't. I'm getting rid of this trailer today. Oh yeah, and we got a bunch of fish too. So as soon as we start putting all this stuff down and we get all the bells sold, we will sell that shed that it's at. And then we'll go from there. We got a lot of going back and forth here. Here we are. This is our show point. I think we've come up here a couple times at this point, but we got a nice sell here. So what we'll do is we'll probably sell all the sorghum first because we've got one more pass over there. Actually, you know what? No, we really need to just get rid of this trailer. 76,000 bucks, not too bad for that. Rant time. I'm so tired of giant stuff not being up to the standards that they hold modders to. There, I said it. So 28 grand for that. We're done, we're done, we're done. Not bad. We also didn't lose a whole lot of money. We're going with somebody who actually knows how to make proper UK mods. We're going with Ross and his Bailey Tipper trailer. And this has a hitch. Or it doesn't. Or it does, yeah. And it works. I find it really cool that you can just like raise the hitch and lower the hitch. Sometimes if I'm using this trailer off screen, I forget that it has a hitch because I fold it in. So I've told myself I'll never fold it up. Anyway, these will work and you can actually hook them, hook the trailers together like you should be able to because they all have hitches. Nonetheless, this will allow us to sell grain and we can sell bales all at once, assuming this tractor can actually handle that kind of load. Check this out. Going through it and got it. That's so cool. Yes. Haha. We got full control over it and everything. I can take stuff down. Oh, we should probably not take turns too tight. We could have already taken one set of straw down. Could have. Didn't, but could have. All right, we'll drop it down. We'll come through here. We'll pick up just boop, 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 boop. Just like that. Looks good. We'll fold it back up and then prepare the tipper. Come through here. Stop at the first one. Sorghum. 12,000 liters of it. Yes, please. There we go. And we are fully loaded. Yeah. I was very worried if this was going to work. It works just fine. Super pumped about this. Now, can we use the tipper while hooked up to the bale trailer without causing trouble? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, not terrible. Another 28,000 there. Sweet. All right, we'll bring it to the back, and we will drop that. There we go. Ba-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop. Nice. That was 22,000 liters of bales, and we are up. All right, let's get in front of this bus. I know I'm in a tractor, but I don't feel like getting behind a bus. Oh, can I make the bus pass me? Oh, I can. That's awesome. Now I'm going to pull over here and block him. Get behind the tractor. Let's go. Blinky blinkies. Traffic knows what they did. I'm just going to drive in the middle. Ha 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 ha. Where's the villager say? Ha. I was also a little bit worried about how much weight this would be, but these trailers are super lightweight, man. Like, no issues whatsoever. We kind of got to take a little wide turn here, but no harm, no foul. And we drive straight in, and we collect the bales. Yeah. That is just the coolest thing ever. Oh, it works. I can't even believe that it works. That's awesome. So now we need wheat. And I don't think I've got any in this silo. I don't think I've got anything in this silo. For that matter. Nope. Nothing in that one. So we will move on to the next one. And this one, I believe, does have some wheat in it. Oh, yeah. 49,000 liters of it. Where are we taking this stuff to? Logistics Center East. Can we deliver bales there too? We can. Price isn't terrible. Well, apparently it has started snowing profusely, and I accidentally dropped some bales and they went into the silo. So now those are going to be loose. Crap. So it looks like our place is in here. Hopefully we don't sell anything on accident. I think that's a liquid sell point. So I'm telling you, all these sell points look exactly the same on this map. The closer you look. Anyway, we'll jump this, drop it off, be good to go. I'm trying to think if there's some stuff that we need. Definitely a cedar is on the list. I think we're cool with bales. We got a nice baler for that. We're good on trailers here, obviously, so that is good and done. Nice, 62 grand. I'm loving that. Oh, don't go too far now. And sell. Nice. Ba-doop, boop, boop. Haha, that's pretty nice. We got plenty of room to get in and out of here. That's pretty cool. And let's do it again. If it wasn't for, here we go, get the bells up. There it is. Nice. If it wasn't for everything else, the bales would be sold already. But I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. Other than a couple bales, this is going to be our last sale right here. So whatever we get will give us an idea of what we can look forward to in the coming year. A very solid 30 grand when it comes to the straw. 30 grand to the thing. And unload the bales. Badoop. 21,000 for that. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I have to go get that straw out of the silo. Uh-oh. So one last time, we'll come through here. We'll pick up these bales. Not a lot of them, to be fair. Boop, 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 boop. 8 bales in total. And we're gonna have to make a couple trips. I don't know how, but 72,000 liters of straw got stuck in here. Great. That's gonna be a couple trips, as a matter of fact. So then, straw sale. Gonna see if I can time these just right. There we go. Got the bales sold. And almost done with the tipper. There it is. $10,000 total. Another straw sale. There we go. 4,900 bucks. You know, I'm also thinking about this too. I know we said we were gonna do onions, but I'm not having fun doing onions. They're just like another root crop for me. So we've got some onion stuff. We may as well sell that equipment while we're at it. I mean, we've got a harvester. We've got, you know, harvesting bits that pull the stuff out of the ground and a windrower. We've got a planter that only does onions. We got stuff that we could sell. Last bit of straw right here. There we go. Okay, 800 bucks through that. Now, how much have we made today? As far as sold bales, 70 grand. Very cool, very cool. Harvest income, 207,000. So we've done all right. Okay. Looks like most of our money as far as the balance goes was all done today. So since things are about to change over here, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get the... Oh, there's straw in there too? Come on. All right, well, all that was very, very annoying. What I'm going to do is we are going to put our soybeans in our tipper here because these silos will be deleted. We will also be deleting the silo that's up there, relocating a few things, and moving a few things. This side of the farm is going to stay put where it's at, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's go ahead and sell all of this onion stuff real quick. I think the easiest thing to do here is just going to be to reset everything over to the store. There we go. There's those. Isn't there one more thing we need to reset? Is that it? Yeah. That's it. That's going to be our onion harvest or planter. And then we've got our big harvester over here. We'll reset that. And finally reset our tractor. This should allow us to do everything we need to do. So first things first, we'll take our seeder here, which probably still had seeds in it, but it only holds like 15 liters. So I'm not worried. And this will be our first set of stuff to sell. Yes, I also know I could probably use this for doing potatoes as well, but I just don't care. Oh, so much stuff. Let's see, let's sell this. Oh, 44 grand. Bring it on. Yeah. Oh, 176. Yes. Got $500,000 already, man. And just think, all I had to do was just get rid of that stuff. I should have done that from day one. Here, just to irritate somebody, let's put these on the wrong parts. Back in the front, but they're in the wrong order. There you go. I do think we need to do some kind of specialty crop, but man, onions just ain't it. Not the way it's done here anyway. Sell that 59 grand, sell this another 30 grand. So we are now up to 588. Almost forgot about these seeds over here. We need to put these on the trailer. There we go. Bring those back, strap them down. And now we're ready. So here it is. First things first, this is sold. There we go. And so is this. Yes, please. I'm also thinking about selling this because this is technically a silo. And I won't be doing that. And we need to get rid of these because obviously. And then now we've got this stuff again with the stuff. What was it earlier this episode I put these down? Oh, come on. Let's move them all. Let's delete the walls. There we go. We'll leave that one up, but I am going to remove the fence. There we go. So it just kind of goes to there. Okay. So all of this back here is going to be used for shelters for me. And then this is where I'm going to put the pond. And we need to make sure we don't use free build when doing this. All right, we'll take this here, kind of put it over to the side just a bit. Not too bad. And then there, bam! Did it work? I got really excited and yelled out loud. Yeah, not bad. I don't really like the way it looks around the outside, but we can change that. Hey, I can swim laps. Hey. Oh, I just realized that I've also got this upgradable factory mod thing here. So we could definitely like upgrade this trout pit here. Let's do that. I mean, it's just a production at the end of the day, right? Yeah. All right. We'll go to level 3 with it. I like that. Let's get some food over here. Okay. So spend some money. Probably more than I should have, but I got a Merlot. Yeah! I'm so excited! I'm actually using a modded version of Merlot, and it's got some pretty cool stuff, including icy and things like that, which, I don't know, I found pretty cool. I think it's neat. Just kind of open that door and leave it open. Ha-ha! Yeah! And, of course, I went with a front loader piece of equipment that is also green, because, of course, it had to be quite a loud little chonk, chonk, chonk thing right there, isn't it? And we've got the rear hitch on there, so we should be able to utilize this piece of equipment for multiple things around the farm. I thought about getting a JCB, but I didn't have the hitch on the back. I'm so sorry, Ross. And yes, I am going to cruise home in crab mode just because I can. So here's the thing. We got these guys, and we want to take these, kind of push a couple together. As a matter of fact, probably move 4 of these, move 4 at a time. Oh yeah, easy, easy. See, if I didn't have one of these machines, trust me, I would pick it up with my hands and I would throw it over here. So you want me to do it this way, trust me. All right, I'm gonna line it up good, nice and straight on, because eventually we will have too many fishies for this. And put it there, drop it off. Nice, took them all. Did it take them all? Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, and we got some more here too. We are gonna have to get some fish. There we go, we got that. So those are in there. We could do one of 2 things here. We can go 12 to 8, or we could go 12 to 9, but with fish food. And it's a very low amount of fish food, but fish food nonetheless. So maybe we should buy some fish food. How much can we hold? 30,000 liters there and 9,000 liters here, so 39. I just spent $49,000 on fish food and cost me $1,200 some dollars in deliveries. Gosh. Oh me. But I'm hoping that this will be worth it. We've got 1,000 liters less than we can actually hold. But the more fish food, the better. There we go. There's 8,000. Ooh. Is this thing strong enough to try and run multiples of these at the same time? It makes me wonder. By the way, I'm using the WeFo front loader tools set thing. 16, yeah! It's, oh, she's heavy, boys! Yeah, baby! Using all of that suspension on the cabin. Oh, now that is fun. Oh, goodness gracious. That is way too fun. There we go. There, we'll drop that off. That is 16,000 in there. It'll hold another 7 pallets. So there's 7 left over there. I'll go ahead and take these fishy foods over here. We'll drop that right there. There we go. So that fish food is almost full. There we go. Perfect. I guess we could probably run both of these, right? I mean, the cost per month is so high. Goodness gracious. Yeah, whatever. But we'll activate both of them. Is it going to cost us money? Yeah, but we'll get more in the long run. So that'll be that. It is set to selling. I think distributing, storing. I can set it to store. Sure, why not? We'll set it to storing. That way it will pop out, I guess, over here. And then we could take those pallets out, and then we could deliver them to be sold. I wonder if we can make this do a wheelie. I know there's 7 here, not 8 like we had. And push down. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Go all the way up. Ooh, look at that extension. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. It's all good. It's part of the plan. I knew that was going to happen. Cut. Let's just drop this off and be done with it. I'm also fairly positive that you can fish in this water, too. I think. And in the water, waiting. Yeah. I shouldn't be allowed to do this. These are technically my fish, but for some reason, we're hooked on! The game lets you do this, so hopefully I'm not going to catch my own fish. I swear if I catch like a tire or a bucket or a singing fish. Oh no, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, come on. Yeah! Sell it. I think my work here's done. So we've gotten to this point here where we've got our fish going, we've got our fish pond, we've upgraded the fish pond, and we are good to go. However, there's so much more to do. We've still got to put down some buildings, sheds, silos. We don't have silos anymore, so we're going to have to do something with those as well. And I think with all of that, that is going to take some time. So I think now is a great time to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. If you missed any of the previous episodes, go check those out. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.